Coming to Las Tablas is an experience that will take you to the mountains of Colombia. The thing that makes us different is right in our name. Las Tablas is tabla is a board, and a board is what we serve our steaks on, and that's the traditional way to serve a steak in Colombia. I love hearing that sound when we bring the food out. My father invented a seasoning that only he and I know how to make, and it's in literally everything. We put it on the chicken, the steak, the seafood, we even in the beans and the soup. We serve a traditional Colombian appetizer called aborajao. That's basically you take a fried plantain and you cut it open, you put guava in it, and then you melt cheese on top of it. Friday nights, we have a group called Yancatino, and they play salsa and Latin jazz. And then on Saturday nights, we have a group called Juvenato that plays traditional Colombian music called vallenato. I'd like someone to describe it to their friends as a unique place with a unique taste and a unique feel. We pride ourselves on not being like anyone else.
So Christina, you're a teacher. Educate us about Las Tablas.
Well, Las Tablas is in the Portage Park area, and it's a Colombian steakhouse. If you like steak, I'm a meat and potatoes girl. And it's generous portions, authentic Colombian food, as well as in the evenings after you eat, if you've eaten a full meal, because they do give large portions, they have live music, and then after they have a DJ for dancing. And it's not a big crowded dance area. It's a very intimate setting.
It smells great there. That was the first thing I noticed. I walked through the door and the smell, I wasn't too hungry when I first got there, and then all of a sudden I was like, gosh, I haven't eaten since breakfast. I was ravenous. The smell was so good. We had, oh my gosh, what are they called? The empanadas.
Empanada.
They were phenomenal. The empanadas were so good, and we also had chorizo for appetizers. Again, wonderful. The chorizo a lot of times can be so greasy, and I didn't feel that way at all. Then my entree came, and I had matrimonio, which is the steak and chicken, and it comes with a potato and what's the banana called?
Plantain.
Yes. And it was really salty. I was only able to get through about half of it, and I felt like my steak and my chicken tasted exactly the same. So that was disappointing. Then I ordered dessert, which I don't normally do, but I love blackberries. And they had a blackberry caramel dessert, which was literally just these fresh blackberries and a giant, like an ice cream scoop of caramel. And it was to die for. It was so good. So unfortunately, like, the beginning and the end were great, but the middle for me really left a lot to be desired.
I kind of had the same experience when I first came in there. I said, wow, it's like I'm on vacation. It's like, no, because everything is so authentic, and you do feel like you're out of this country and you're in somebody else's home. And had the empanadas, which were fantastic, and then also had the plantains, which were huge. And this was just the appetizer. I'm thinking, holy smoke, I love this. This is going good so far, and no pits. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll be here all week for the meal. Thank you. Yeah, and then got to the main meal and had the Colombian platter, which is their specialty, and again, very salty, but. Me being who I am, I went and I ate it. I haven't met a meal that I won't find something that I'm going to like. And so, but I did think it was overly seasoned, but it wasn't unbearable where I just couldn't eat it. I just thought, well, maybe that's just a flavor of Colombia. They had great sangrias. After a pitcher, everything, is even better.
Well, yeah, the fruitiness of the sangria to counterbalance the saltiness.
And it worked well. Maybe that's what the thing that was actually missing, because maybe if you want the sangria, I'm telling you.
When I go, I actually order the same platter as you, and, it didn't taste the same. It tastes different to me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe went on a bad night.
Have you ever found the food salty, though?
It's a little flavorful, but not overly salty, no.
So Christina, this restaurant is predominantly based on steak. They're known for the steak. I mean,
Yes.
do you hear the sizzle of steak?
Well, I like it because when they give it to you, they don't give it to you on a plate. They give it to you on a wooden cut board. And it's a generous portion. You can either order the churrasco, which is big, or the churrasquito, which is very small. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
So depending upon your appetite for that evening, then that's what you order.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
did like the plate,
Yeah, that's the churrasco. And
but
then
nobody told us that.
right beneath it is the churrasquito. It's in English. It says a smaller portion of the one on top.
So John, how was your service?
The service was great. Had this one server, Eva. She, really kind of made some great recommendations for us, and she was just a lot of fun. I mean, she really kind of brought home that whole vacation thing. Because you like go on vacation, you want to have a good time, and you felt like you were there on vacation. And I was kind of sad to go, but the picture was gone. So
You could have ordered another one.
I'm so disappointed. Our waiter was like non-existent. It sounds like you guys had such a different experience than me.
oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
our waiter wasn't like non-existent. We ordered our food and our drinks, and then the check came. That was
I'd
kind
say
of
you
the
go
next
back and
time we
try
saw
again.
him, and
Oh,
it was so, disappointing.
All right, Christina, Las Tablas was your selection. Give us a summary.
Well, if you like steak with a lot of flavor, and if you like an intimate setting with music and dancing, this is the place for you.
All right. Allison?
Not a great experience for me. Really salty. Everything kind of tasted the same. I would grab some empanadas if I was driving by and bring them on home with me.
So John?
I would definitely go back there. The food, I'm going to give a second chance to, because anybody can have a bad night. But you feel like you're really on vacation.
Well, you can try the empanadas for yourself at Las Tablas, 4920 West Irving Park Road, 773-202-0999. They're open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $30.